Oh, one more lingering. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 10.20.2023. Current time is 06:23 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside on this Monday morning, a little hectic Monday morning as we had to do a restart, but not too much, a half a restart. I didn't have all the channels um, turned on. All these channels. All I had was Rumble, and I went live and say, "Wait a minute, I'm not getting anything on Twitch. I'm not getting anything on YouTube. I'm not getting anything on X Live." And I'm like, "What the f is going on?" It's a Monday. That's why. And but we are getting started, and I want to say hello to everyone. Rumble, locals, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X, and Kick. Why? Because just for kicks. And I am Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, as well as at Fireman Rich over there on X. We're on X Live, but I'm at Fireman Rich on X and all those other fine social media platforms that I'm on that you may be interested in see where I'm at is just Google at Fireman Rich. And I want to also say good morning to our folks over on Spotify. We're repurposing this over on Spotify for creators that is part of the Spotify family. So we are on Spotify. So hello, good morning, Spotify. We'll be putting this up right after this broadcast. And as far as that goes, they don't have a live thing. It's a live recording right now, but we'll put it up shortly after this live stream broadcast is done. And good morning, Tina. Our Jersey girl is here. Good morning. And I'm not going to apologize. I'm late. It's Monday. You're probably wondering what the F is he doing? But you probably didn't see me. I didn't. Luckily, I didn't click the link out to X and all the other fine social media platforms there. There's like nine posts that I put up just prior to coming live. Okay. So if I had to shut it down. The only thing I had to delete was the old, the Rumble, the Rumble video to restart it again. Okay. I'd rather restart and start fresh instead of Mickey Mouse it and stuff like that. Hey, Captain Rehab is in the house. Good morning, Captain Rehab. Good morning to you. I hope you and everyone else had a good weekend, and good morning to the Missus. Mrs. isn't up yet. She would be up. And Tina says I was wondering where you were. Yeah, we were running a little late. We were up late last night watching the football game. We did a lot yesterday. We did a lot. Let's see. Captain Rehab saying hi to his aunt Tina, and Tina is saying hi to his nephew. They're not really they're online. They are, as far as that goes. And Captain Rehab says Blue Jays and Mariners. You're getting ahead of yourself, Captain Rehab. I just started the broadcast. You're already going into sports. Give it a break, there, buddy. Just like you were going at it last night on Tony's broadcast there, as far as that goes. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that as far as the game seven. And Tina says, great weekend. I stood first time in 4 months. Congratulations. Yes. Are you home yet? Or are you still in the rehab? But that's great. You're on your own 2 feet. That's good. Take it slow. As far as you got muscles there that haven't been in full operation. As far as that goes. Yes, you're home. Okay, that's good. Okay, I remember you saying something like that. So Tina is home. Just to let you know. Well, let me see if I got some audio here. Okay, we got good audio. We do have the morning coffee, and it is tasting mighty fine. Oh God, that's good. I needed that. But we were starting a little late. I was going to start at 10 after and stuff. I would be right in that 6:15 range, but I went live, and then it was just on Rumble, and I'm like, what the hell's? Oh wow, I forgot to hit the buttons. I forgot to turn the buttons on for the other six live streams here. The network. This is our network of channels right here, as far as that goes. And speaking of which, let me go ahead and check the Facebook. Where's the Facebook? We are Facebook Live. Let's check that out. And yep, we're up on the live on. Okay, we have we have good audio there. Let's check Kick just for kicks. There's nobody on Kick as of yet, and we're on Kick just for kicks here, folks. Kick is it's okay. Let's see, what the hell was this? Oh, I got to get rid of that. Okay, all right. So we're popping here. We're popping this Monday. We're just a tad. We're late a little bit. That's a Monday. Okay, it's a Monday thing that we do, and as far as that goes, and I'm seeing that we have our folks here, and do appreciate it as far as that goes, and. But I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. Starting Friday, we what did we do Friday? We what was Friday, the 17th? We did the broadcast here. We had um, I did Hello America. I did a Friday night was Hello America, and I hadn't done one of those in about a month, almost a month, 2 days shy of a month. So I was almost not going to do that. I'm glad I did because I think it came. I listened to a little bit, spot checking it afterwards, and it sounds really good. It sounds. I'm going to be doing more of that, maybe once a month at least, once every couple of weeks or something like that. When I got going that morning. If you remember, on Friday morning, I was on my soapbox. So that got me charged to go ahead and do a Hello America. And that's a Rumble only. So you got to follow me over on Rumble right there. Also follow me on Rumble at just search for Fireman Broadcasts. That's where all the broadcasts are. I do have a Fireman Rich channel. That's my main channel, but I put everything on Fireman Rich Broadcasts. And I'm also on X, as you can see from the updated stream. Saturday I took off. I didn't do anything really online. I played around a little bit. Looked at Lord of the Rings Online because we did broadcast last night, Lord of the Rings Online after dinner. But before that, yesterday morning, we had Belt Kings Fantasy Football, Tony D's broadcast, my brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. We had Michael Bathurst from Canada there. And then he had a follow-up show just as I was finishing my live stream on Lord of the Rings Online for 2 hours last night. He went online and he had Brian up and Ted Hicks was up. And I chimed in on the chat, and Tony graciously invited me, and I thank you, Tony, for that. I always like getting together with the fellas, and as far as that goes, and we also had Mike Patton. He's good friends with Ted Hicks and Brian and Tony, and I just know I was just in awe in the room because he's a real sportscaster, folks. He knows football. He covers the Southwest, the South. What's that? What's the division he covers? He covers the division where the Atlanta Hawks are in. And I guess he's online and whatnot, but he is very, very articulate and very, very knowledgeable of the things that he. So he knows people too. He talked about the football players. I would be in utter awe being around some of the football players he says he's had conversations with, as far as that goes. And let's see, NFL. What is the? He covers mostly in the national. Is it the? Let's see. It's the the NFC South. Yeah, with Tampa Bay, Carolina, Atlanta Falcons, and New Orleans. Or does he cover with the Houston? Because I think he's a Houston. Because him and Brian were talking about the Houston Texans and stuff like that. So it's just, I just sat there and listened. He's a great guy to listen to. Very, like I said, very articulate, very knowledgeable on football, and it was a real treat to have someone of that caliber in to be in the same live stream with, as far as that goes. So Tony, my hat's off to you. You did pretty good on your broadcast. You did more. You did great. I always have a great time on Tony's broadcast, Belt Kings Fantasy Football. as far as it goes. I don't know jack about football. If anything, Captain Rehab should be up there. He knows about football. He's outstanding in the comments there on Tony's. He does a little antics, okay? Yeah, we know that. We know Captain Rehab for a long time. So you were you were well welcomed as far as because your insight also, Captain Rehab, I think is very good too on sports as far as that goes. So you're I would say a very knowledgeable sports fan too. So well, I'm just a knucklehead. I picked this team, but the other team wins and stuff like that. We'll be going over the football scores and the baseball and all that and whatnot. But we are getting our day started on a Monday after having a great weekend. And but once again, we are working towards the weekend on this Monday, and that's all we can do. Well, let's see what the day brings. Yesterday was a great day. Weather-wise, this whole weekend was pretty a little blustery and stuff like that. Right now, I think we have a little bit of wet weather outside and and such. But let's see. Currently, the temperature is 56 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 13 degrees Celsius. And actually, I don't really need this. I'm a little bit just a tad warm, but it feels comfortable having the hoodie on as far as that goes. And so I can understand why John Fenderman likes the hoodies. They're comfortable in being in a suit. That still amazes me. He's a U.S. senator in Congress, and he wears a hoodie and sweatpants into work. That's freaking. I think everybody's got used to his, but he's what I talked about last Friday on the Hello America. He's one of the sane Democrats that I like. I like him. I wish there were just more Democrats that I could like him. He's not selling out his party. There's a lot of things I disagree with him, but he is a Democrat that reminds me a lot of my father. He was a Democrat, and he said you had to talk to people and stuff like that. And but I guess what do we talk about in a nutshell about the shutdown and some of those wacky Democrats there that are they don't realize, I don't think, because they want to keep their leverage and stuff like that as far as that goes. And they don't care about the people, in my opinion. That's my opinion, my view. I talked about that in Hello America. So that's what that's about, is to get more in depth on my viewpoint and opinion. And that's what everybody has, just an opinion. You know, you can bring up what the problems are, but what's your solution? Our solution is to urge our senators and congressmen to do the right thing by the people and the country, not for their leverage. Okay, let's see. We have currently 56 degrees Fahrenheit, and we got rain ending this morning, so it's still dark out. Man, I'm gonna be sucking that coffee down this morning. Rain ending this morning, remaining cloudy for the day. Yeah, it's going to be cloudy. It looks like it might be rain off and on until about 11 o'clock this morning. And high of 56 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're only going to go, we're at our high right now. So we're not getting much more. It was warm yesterday. It got up to 70 yesterday on Sunday. Winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. That's not good. It's a little blustery out there. Getting corn husks coming into the yard from the cornfield out back. Chance of rain, 100%. Rainfall, nearly a quarter. Whoa, that's okay. Sun will be rising this morning at 07:25, which is in about 45, about 48 minutes, 45 to 48 minutes here. It will be rising at 7:25. It's currently 6:37. Sun will be setting at a very quick 6:17 p.m. So I think we should be, is it next month? I think it's next month. We turn the clocks back because it's starting to get, we need to get that daylight squared away and stuff like that. where they fall back. I like when time falls back an hour because I get an extra hour's sleep. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:37 a.m. currently. Cloudy skies, a little clearing, 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Phoenix, Arizona, currently at 3:38 a.m. in their morning time now. Clear skies, 63 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, clear skies in Chicago, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the concrete jungle, cloudy skies, little clearing here and there, but cloudy for the most part, and 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Down in central New Jersey, where Tina is at, our Jersey girl, 64 degrees for the high and 42 for the low. And rain, they have rain in New Jersey. And Tina, thank you. The clocks turn back November 2nd. So that's in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Very good. Okay, it's that early, November 2nd. Okay. The clocks turn back an hour. Thank you, Tina, which is good. I like that. And let's see. Going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean to London, UK. They had a football game in London. I think that's the last one. They got two more. They got one in Berlin and one in Madrid in this upcoming November. I thought they were all over after this week, but they still have two more European games. And that's one of the things Mike Patton was saying. I didn't realize Mike Patton brought up the fact that eventually, and Ted Hicks has mentioned this, they're going to be going to an 18-game season. And when they go overseas, is that a home game or away game? If the team is the home team, that's taking a home game away from the hometown fans. Say like New York goes over there, the New York City fans they're out of season ticket holders and stuff. Do they get reimbursed for that game or some compensation? But Mike Patton was talking about how the NFL is going to have to compensate the players for that extra game. As far as contractually, as far as that goes. Let's see. An AWS outage is affecting large parts of the internet right now. Some features will be unavailable. Okay, yeah, I heard it's slowly coming back. I heard on the news just before coming on the air here that there is. That's the Amazon servers and stuff. I guess they got whacked or something. Let me see. That's. Oh, I have that up there, so I don't need. Okay, that's good. Okay. Going across the pond, like I said, London, England, the UK at 11:40 a.m. Cloudy skies in London, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. In Milan, Italia, manja. It's still lunchtime in Milan at 12:41 p.m. Raining in Milan. Milan's a beautiful city. I love it. It's northern Italy. I've been there. It's a beautiful city. Love the cathedral there. The beautiful architecture. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:41 p.m. in their early evening. Sunny and clear, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. And in Tokyo, Japan at 7:41 p.m. Cloudy skies in Tokyo, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent and great country and great friend and allies to the United States, Australia is. In Melbourne at 9:41 p.m. Cloudy skies in Melbourne with a little bit of clearing there, 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And to the east in Sydney, Australia at 9:41 p.m. in their evening, cloudy skies again with a little clearing, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that's a 20-degree difference between Melbourne and Sydney. That's different. Okay. Our let's see, what do we do first? We do our thought for the day is from the 32nd president. Do you know who the 32nd president was? Who was the 32nd president? You should know this. Everybody should know that. I used to be able to know the presidents up to the 16th, which I know is President Abraham Lincoln, my favorite president. The 32nd president is Franklin D. Roosevelt, also known as FDR. 32nd president of these here United States of America from 1933 until his death in 1945. He is the longest serving U.S. president and the only one to have served more than 2 terms. It's now you can only, and he is a New Yorker. He was a New York governor before he became president. And his quote and our thought for the day goes as follows. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. I'm bad. Tina says I'm bad. I don't know presents. Yeah, I know the 16th, and with as much bombardment, I guess we're always going to know. Was he the 40? He's the 47th. Joe Biden was the 46th. So the 45th and 47th president. And that's a good quote, Tina says. Yes, let me read that again. Our thought for the day and quote from Franklin D. Roosevelt. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. It's not clear. You know, it's not. I'm thinking, what did he mean by that? Well, I had to look it up. I guess what the President Roosevelt was meaning was our present doubts and fears. Okay, we all have them. Our doubts and fears are the only thing that can prevent from us achieving our future goal and realizing our potential. To achieve great things, we must overcome self-doubt. We must say, yeah, we're confident. We know we can do this. We got to put aside that self-doubt by taking action and believing in our ability to succeed. You have to believe in yourself. And I would have to say, I do believe in myself. Good morning. Captain Rehab and Tina says, good morning. Good morning. How you feeling? You feeling better or about the same? Yeah, better. Better? Okay. Yeah, the missus was a little under the weather yesterday. I'm not, I got a little turny stomach this morning, but I took a lot of vitamin C. It's that time of year. As far as not feeling well and stuff. I'm feeling good now. I got my coffee and stuff like that. So I took a lot of vitamins this morning and what? They're acting like they have never been fed. Oh, they've been fed. I don't know about Gray. She's not out there. Okay, so the missus is up and she's up and going. Yeah, she wasn't feeling all that hot yesterday after she got back shopping. She went shopping yesterday morning, and then this is like, I don't feel good. So lay down. She was down for the count all afternoon and stuff, so she's feeling better. Sounds like she's got a good night's sleep and stuff. I got a little bit of a stomach thing, yeah, but it's like very, very. So the weather is changing out there, and I'm attributing that. So I took. You all right? What's wrong? Oh, because there's a new person in the kitchen, so they want more food. Yeah, have your coffee. So good quote as far a good quote from Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Thank you, sir. God bless and Godspeed. We got to overcome our fears as far as that goes to be able to move forward. That's a common theme I have in my life. Our national days today. Let's see. We got birthday and events. I don't know about that. Let's see. We got National Branded Fruit Day. Okay. National Clean Your Virtual Desktop Day. Ooh, virtual. Okay, that's on. If you can see this desktop, it drives the missus. Why? It's a mess. Let's see. National Youth Confidence Day. Okay, there we go. Hey, get the youth getting up on their confidence. We're going to go with this one. I don't like this combination, but I think it's a thing now. On this October 20th, we're going to go with National Chicken and Waffles Day. You like that? Okay. The missus made great chicken dinner last night there for Sunday dinner. But we're going to go with this one because I just hear more and more about this as far as that goes. And let's see. What restaurant is that? Doesn't say what restaurant that is, but let's see. National hashtag Chicken and Waffles Day. Savory and sweet collide for a soulful celebration of flavor on February 20th as we celebrate National Chicken and Waffles Day. Now, I love waffles, but chicken with breakfast? Eh. Imagine a world where ingredients of every spice and spirit find their way into the honeycombs of thick and crispy waffles. Well, that day has arrived. From LA to New York City, this meal of the rural South made a slow migration to the urban communities of the North and West. But as odd as it seems, and it does seem odd, Tina says, I had chicken for Sunday dinner, leftovers today. There you go. Have it for breakfast, and you have get some waffles. Um, but as odd as it seems, chicken and waffles have been around for more than 150 years. Really? Wow. And while no one knows who first put chicken and waffles on the plate together, we do know the meal was a staple on both the African American cooks and the Pennsylvania Dutch. Part breakfast, part supper. Everyone can enjoy chicken and waffles any time of the day. It's sort of like a brunch, I guess. That's the end of the coffee there. So today is hashtag Chicken and Waffles Day, as far as that goes. And Tina's laughing at that one. As far as I have to laugh at it too because it's just I can understand it being a South thing and stuff, but you see commercials about it, about restaurants offering that. Let's see. Tina goes. I've never had chicken and waffles either. The best place I've ever had waffles. Well, actually, there's two places. The very first place, Waffle House. Whatever Waffle House, you're going to get great waffles and pancakes there. The Waffle House, they have great waffles. As far as and IHOP has some great ones. They got good pancakes too. Oh, let's see. So, what are we doing at time? We're at 30 minutes there. Tomorrow will be a Mixcloud Day, our second one for this month, where I play a Want to Be Radio DJ over there on Mixcloud.com. Richard M. Roberts, that's the channel. It's about a 45-minute broadcast where I present 8 songs. I've been doing that for a number of years. It's where I play the hashtag Want to Be Radio DJ, and that gets put up, and you'll see the link on X at Fireman Rich over there on X, and as well as those other fine social media platforms. And again, I say if you want to know what those are, they're the ones that are in the show notes, the description, the links above, or wherever that is on the page that you're watching on Rumble, Twitch, or YouTube, or Facebook, or else just Google at Fireman Rich, or else search for at Fireman Rich, and you'll see where I'm at. So we got the Mixcloud broadcast tomorrow, and that will be fun. Okay, what am I missing here? We're going a little bit quick here too, so that's good. I guess it's because I'm not talking as long. I get in the habit of talking and stuff like that. So let me check the channels here. Let's see. I forgot to bring this on. Let's see. Stream Manager. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, I had fun last night. The 2 hours we got through. We were romping around Midas Tirith, the White City. That's the has a the pier, the big pier that goes out. Remember in the movie, the guy got the steward. He was trying to burn his son. He was alive, and he caught himself on fire, and he goes running out, and he jumps off, and he's up probably gazillion stories up there and stuff like that. Oh, let me check that one out. Let me check this out here, folks. We got. Did they catch that? Did the mod? I guess. Oh, I can check it in here. I just got to check something. Something just came over on the Twitch side. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead. And hang on for a minute, folks. Oh, let's get this here. He snuck through. Okay. Let's see. We got a quick cleanup. I haven't had one of those in a while. I'll block them first. Stand by for a minute. We got the cheap views guys that put stuff like that, so we'll just we're doing a cleanup on aisle 3, and we'll ban him. And let's see, we have to do the mod. Let's see, how come we can't do show mod icons? Oh, there they are. They're right there. Okay. Okay, it's been deleted. Okay, message has been deleted. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's right. When you block and ban, they delete. Okay, the auto mod. That's a first time chatter, so that's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so we're back. Um, I thought I had that combination. We'll just have to check. Okay, there it is. Cheat. Okay, let's see. I gotta update my automated moderator. Okay. All right. I just have to update it. Okay. It's a Monday. One slip by. Usually the on Twitch they get I always get these things that say cheap viewers and stuff. I don't need right there you're insulting the viewers. You're calling them cheap. No, I get a cheap price to get a lot of viewers. I don't need. I got enough viewers. I appreciate my viewers as far as that goes. Um, let's see. My Yeti not working. My coffee cold already. Oh, really? Oh, the Yeti, it's not working. Okay, something's wrong with it. Not keeping the coffee warm. Yetis are supposed to be pretty good cups there, Tina. As far as that goes, I use a regular coffee cup. This is a Death Wish coffee. I had that for Christmas. It was given to me. They have a variant of the coffee called Valhalla Java. It's pretty good stuff. It's pretty good. The regular coffee is good, but this I think we got Green Mountain. We like Green Mountain. Green Mountain's our regular coffee. Let's see. No, they are good. Usually for hot 3 hours. Oh, okay. So your coffee's been sitting in your cup for more than 3 hours, or do you just get Yeti's supposed to be the best you can buy, I guess, as far as for hot and cold drinks you want to keep in that type of condition as far as that goes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go to 100 years ago here with Roger Luther. Full disclosure, I have no affiliation with Fox 40 or WEBO, WNBF, or WBNG, WAAL, Channel 34, WENY, WBNG. What's this one? WETM 18 News, Owego Penny Saver, KGB out of Binghamton, KISS 104, Country 106.5 up there in Buffalo, and the other Buffalo channel 93.7. I look at their webpage to see, for the ones up in Buffalo about concerning New York, mainly the Buffalo Bills, and oh, just 2 hours. Okay, okay. Um, they're expensive cups too. I found. But those news agencies, their webpage, especially the local ones here, to sort of present them here, their news articles they may have to show what it's like, give you an idea what the southern tier of upstate New York looks like. And one of those is 100 years ago that gives us a peek into what via narration by Roger Luther, who is a Broome County historian, and he's a great guy. So let's see what happened 100 years ago as of October 17th, which was this past Friday. We'll get this thing set up here. First, we got to turn off the little scrolly thing, and then go to present. And 100 years ago, we'll share that. We're good to go there, and we bring it up on the board. And I shut down my camera, and we go ahead and hit play.
100 years ago today, the new Owego factory of the Endicott Johnson Corporation now employs more than 125 men and women. The first shipment of finished products was made just a few days ago. The formal opening of the new Resnick's store at 87 Court Street was held last night. This is Resnick's second store, with the first one located at 50 Court Street. Business was good at the Johnson City and Endicott public markets today, where a total of 240 wagon loads of produce were sold. The Dickinson Street Man won first prize in a harmonica playing contest held at the Binghamton Theater on Washington Street last night. And finally, an Endicott man was arrested for creating a nuisance on Washington Avenue Wednesday while he was participating in the Endicott Johnson Workers Parade. That was the news, October 17th, 1925.
Oh, that's good. That is so good. We have somebody arrested for, what is it? Was arrested for causing a nuisance on Washington. Now, Washington Avenue, that's right down one end is, on one end, the north end, you have IBM, and then the south end of Washington Ave is where Endicott, what they called back then, the Endicott, the Endicott Johnson Corporation. Endicott Johnson Corporation, they made products, but they ended up changing it out to be the Endicott Johnson Shoes. And on Dickinson Street, an Endicott man was arrested for causing a nuisance on Washington Ave. They just redid Washington Ave. It's a great, look up Endicott, New York, Washington Ave, and you'll see what that street looks like. It's, while he was participating in Endicott Johnson's Workers Parade there. So, and then business, it looks like business and commerce was good because the Owego factory here and the Endicott Johnson Corporation opened a new factory here in Owego. My brother worked there when he was in high school. It was Endicott Johnson Shoes, and then they closed it down. It was a small portion of the factory. More than 125 men. So it was a small place. The shipments finished products, their main product being shoes eventually. The formerly opened, let's see, what's this? The Renwick second store with location. So that's business. Business is good in Johnson City. 204. How do they count commerce? 240 wagons loaded of produce were sold. That's a lot of green beans, folks. That's a lot of green beans. So thank you, Roger Luther. We appreciate it. For 100 years ago today. So that's pretty interesting. That's funny. I always get a kick out of that bit. Let's see. We have some people in the chat here. We have Tony D. Good morning, Tony. Salute to you, my friend. My brother veteran, good friend. Great broadcast yesterday, Tony. The morning one and even the evening one there. I was talking about it at the beginning of the broadcast here with Mike Patton, Ted Hicks, and Brian. It would have been nice to get Michael up there, but he probably would have sucked up all the oxygen. Maybe no, just kidding, Mike. If you're watching, but Tony's saying salute on the YouTube, and Tina saying good morning, and Tony's letting us know down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 73 for the high, 48 for the low, and clear, and Tina says, yes, lots of, yeah. Let's see. Yes, I was glad to get to the morning one. Yeah, we saw you yesterday. Thank you for being there, Tina. And I think Thammer was there also. So I appreciate you being there on Tony's in the chat on Tony's broadcast. Belt Kings Fantasy Football, which plays depending on Tony's work schedule, of course. but primarily Sunday mornings at 10:30 Eastern time, and it's Tony gets it going there with the Bell Kings fantasy football, and he has Michael Bathurst up as a guest commentator and as me and stuff, and both of them know football. I don't know jack. I just go yap 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 and stuff. Okay, Tina, ciao. And so it was a good time yesterday, Tony. The morning broadcast, as always, fantastic. It makes my Sunday morning. And I started live streaming last night, and I figured you guys weren't going to come on until late, but you came on a little early, just as I was ending my Lord of the Rings broadcast. And so I figured I'd come in and say hello. And I was watching the game also. I had the game, but it was muted while I was live streaming the gaming and stuff like that. We only did 2 hours. So we got through Metis Titus, which is the White City there in Gondor in Middle Earth. And we might be broadcasting tonight, depending on how I feel. If not, we'll be broadcasting tomorrow. Tomorrow night, some gaming. Probably Lord of the Rings again. Maybe Wednesday night I might do Battlefield 6, which I'll be playing again this afternoon. I did some playing this past weekend. We had some. Did we do Saturday? No, I don't think were we on Saturday? I don't remember. I know we were on yesterday. We had a couple days there. My partner there in Battlefield 6, Wingnut, he's over there in Scotland, and he's if he's busy and stuff like that, I'm retired. He's semi-retired, so he's still got stuff he's got to do and all that stuff like that. Let's see. Continuing on with our history, this is a big nugget right here because this gentleman, he passed away too soon, and I loved his music. His music, along with the group that he sang with. If I can bring it up here. 75 years ago today, Tom Petty was born in Gainesville, Florida. As an 11-year-old, he met Elvis Presley. That's a big influence on him as far as if you listen to Tom Petty's music, which sparked his love for rock and roll. As a guitar player, singer, songwriter, he was one of the best-selling music artists of all time. I love his music. His music's fantastic. With over 80 million records sold worldwide. Powered by mega hits like American Girl, Won't Back Down. That's one of my favorites. So happy birthday to Tom Petty. God bless and Godspeed. He died too young. Let's see. In 1944, Yugoslavia cities of Belgrade and Dubrovnik. I've been to Dubrovnik. It's a beautiful city now. We're liberated in World War II. Dubrovnik's like a castle city. You park outside and you can walk around wherever. The main part of the city is an old castle, and it's beautiful. That's back when it was Yugoslavia. Now I think it's Bosnia-Herzegovina and stuff. They broke it up. It was on this, let's see. In 1979, the John F. Kennedy Library was opened in Boston, Massachusetts on this day. And also on this day in 1955, my favorite author, J.R.R. Tolkien, he published The Return of the King, the third and final volume of Lord of the Rings series in 1955. A great author. Return of the King. The Lord of the Rings series movies are really good, and then the Hobbit, and they're supposed to be coming out with another one supposedly. And back 52 years ago, the Sydney Opera House, that one with the shells that are behind each other, in Australia, was officially opened by the monarch Elizabeth II, designed by a Danish architect. Is widely regarded as one of the world's most famous and distinctive buildings and a masterpiece of 20th century architecture. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, on the AP side, let's see. My head's starting to get a little light. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this morning goes. just feeling it. I need another cup of coffee. We take a break here. Let's see. Let me bring up the AP. Deplorable. Good morning. How are you doing? How was your weekend? Deplorable. Love the flags. Good morning, Patriots. Deplorable says, coming in from northwest Pennsylvania, right across the border from Olean, New York. We appreciate that. Deplorable. Greatly appreciate it. And love the flags there coming in on the Rumble. Thank you very much for being here. Oh, let's see. I was going to do something here. Let's see. I got to AP. Okay, there it is. We'll go with this one. Yeah, I'm starting to feel my head swim. That's not good. And I feel a little bit warm. That's not good either. Let's see. Deplorable says, me and the wife are both. Okay, the missus wasn't feeling that good yesterday. She's not. I feel great. I feel okay, but my stomach, I don't know if a stomach bug is going around. You weren't feeling all that great too, huh? You were sick over the weekend. I hope you're doing well, better now. You can almost feel, and I think it. You know what it is? The vitamins I took. They're fighting the thing. Okay. Other things in history here. It was on October 20th, 1944. General Douglas MacArthur returned to the Philippines during the Battle of Leyte in World War II, further fulfilling a promise he made after being ordered to evacuate the country 2 years prior by President Roosevelt. And head cold. Oh, is that what you had? Head cold. Okay. Let's see. Captain Rehab. Are you sure it's because of the splash of jasmine in the coffee? No, my coffee's black. You've been here long enough to know that. That's not even a joke. Don't tell a coffee joke. Don't tell a coffee drinker that drinks their coffee black. Put jasmine. Give me a break. No, actually, coffee's settling my stomach a little bit. But let's see. In 1803, the United States Senate ratified the Louisiana Purchase. There we go. That's good. And can I move this down any further? Oh, okay, there it is. Let's see. No, they just got it was 1973. Okay, the Sydney Opera House. There, we already talked about that one. Okay, I think that's it for history. Let's see, we still got time. Let's go ahead, go over the sports here. We'll get that out of the way. Baseball, as Captain Rehab said, looks like the Blue Jays and Mariners are going to. They was it Friday? Or no, Game 6, which was yesterday, the Blue Jays tied it up. Ooh, could the Blue Jays come through with a win tonight? Did they win the last? Hey, I thought you wanted the Mariners, Captain Rehab. What's going on there? You said you wanted the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays will win the series tonight. You think? So they're peaking right now. So it could be a Blue Jays, Los Angeles Dodgers World Series. Okay, because as far as let's see, do they have to play again? No, they won it 4-0. They won it Friday 5-1. So the Dodgers. Yeah, I did see that on Twitter. I haven't watched any of these games, so I got to make sure I watch the World Series here. We'll find out the game tonight between the Mariners and Blue Jays to see who represents the American the American League in baseball tonight at 8:00. So, and then it's this Friday, the 24th. That's when the first game is, Friday. And then Saturday's game 2. Monday will be game 3. Next Tuesday will be game 4 as far as that goes. And so we're getting down to the boys of summer. And the Rangers will also get their first home game win tonight. The Rangers in hockey? Oh, you want to make another change? What's it? Also, can I change my pick to tonight's NFL game from Seahawks to Texans? Okay, you did this last week. I mean, you make me wonder. I think I got the Seahawks. What's that? Me and the missus was talking about. You got inside info. She's laughing. That's from the missus. She says you got inside info. He's laughing at that. Okay, so you want? Let's see. I can change that for you. Captain Rehab. Texans. I got it written down on the post-it here. I got it. I've got it written down here, so I'll update the chart and stuff. I should work on the charts, and I'll have them updated for Wednesday's Wednesday morning coffee there. Yeah. Me and the miss have been talking about that last one you did last week. It's just like, wow, how did he know? So we'll see what happens. Okay, well, I got that change for you, though, Captain Rehab. Let's see. That was baseball. Of course, football. We had last Thursday, the Bengals. They upset the Steelers there in a great Thursday night game last week. The Rams beat the Jaguars 35-7 over there in London Sunday morning. And let's see, Captain Rehab. Not lying, I was very close to asking you to change my pick on the Thursday night to Bengals. Were you? Yeah, who would have thought? I didn't think the Bengals. I mean, well, then again, Joe Flacco. We talked about yesterday on Tony's broadcast. That's a classic. That's an NFL classic game right there. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco. They came in together. They're old guys now, and they still can play. Maybe not as great as their younger day, but they can still play football. So my hat's off to both of them. That was a great game. I watched that game. That was a good game. And let's see. I mostly do an eye test on the odds of the game. And if they don't make sense to me, I sometimes pick the underdog. Oh, okay. That's your formula. Okay. Gotcha. So in NFL Sunday, yesterday at 1:00, the Eagles beat the Vikings. That was a pretty decent game. Patriots had no problem beating the Titans 31-13. Patriots, they're in first in the AFC East because they're tied, but they're in first because they beat the Buffalo Bills. So Patriots may be making a resurgence in that division. Panthers beat the Jets, no problem. So the Jets are still have not won a game. So there's going to probably be some firings from that team, the Jets. Dolphins and Browns. Browns won against the Dolphins 31-6. That's a shutout, really. Bears beat the Saints 26-14. The Chiefs had no problem. They shut out the Raiders 31-0. Chargers lost to the Colts. Colts are the real deal there with Daniel Jones, I guess, at the helm. I think Giants, they almost beat the Broncos. I don't know. I lost. I thought they won that game, but they lost it 33-32. So I picked the Broncos. I was watching most of that game. I was thinking, okay, Giants are going to win another one. They played a good game. Cardinals lost to the Packers. Commanders 44-22. The Cowboys swamped them. Wow, go Cowboys. Falcons lost to the 49ers. That was another last-minute fourth quarter game. And tonight, for Monday night, you got Buccaneers and Lions. I picked the Lions, and Seahawks and Texans. And Captain Rehab is picking the Texans. And let's see. And Tony D is saying hi to Deplorable on the Rumble side. And let's see, Captain Rehab said Giants missed extra point on the last TD. Okay, see, I didn't watch that. I didn't watch the last few minutes because we were doing the broadcast here, or doing the Tony D's broadcast. I had it in the background, but I had a back screen there, which allows Broncos to win on a field goal rather than tie the game. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Hey, Liberty. Good morning. Liberty coming in from the Buffalo, Niagara area. Glad to have you here, Liberty. Love the flag. God bless America. Thank you very much. And she's saying good morning, Patriots, and good morning to the missus from Liberty up in Buffalo, Niagara. And she says good morning, Liberty. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate it. But we're going to be taking a break here. We're coming up on an hour. And let's see. The only thing else I got in sports on football, yesterday, Manchester City, or no, when was that? It was Saturday. Saturday, Manchester City in Premier League play, they won 2-0. So, and here's the kicker. Yesterday, Liverpool lost. So that shot up Manchester City to number 2 against Arsenal. Arsenal won. So they went from 5th to 2nd, and they've got 16 points to Arsenal's 19 points. And Liverpool lost yesterday. They went down to 15 points. So it's a close race, the first 4 or 5. First 4, 5, 6, 7. The first 7 teams. You could even say 8 teams. There's like a 6-point difference there and stuff like that. So, but Manchester City, go blue, go. That's the team I'm rooting for in the Premier League as far as that goes, folks. And it was a good game Saturday. That's what I did Saturday. I watched the football, the soccer on the Premier League as far as that goes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a break here, folks. And I'm going to go do I need more coffee? Yeah. I got to get more coffee as far as that goes, folks. So we're going to go ahead and we'll what is it? We'll just we'll go on a break here, and we will be right back as far as that goes. And what is this? Tony saluting Liberty 101 as far as that goes. Or no, Liberty. Yeah, Tony D on Rumble. Tony's on all the platforms. He's the multicaster. All right. We'll be right back, folks. So just hang loose there for a few minutes, and I'm going to go refresh and get a fresh cup of coffee here, and maybe pop a couple more vitamin C. And Liberty saying hi to Tony. Okay. Let's see. Where is that? Bubblegum. are back. We are back here on Monday. I had it on loop. Had it on the loop. We are back for the Monday morning coffee for 10.20.2025 at Rumble video broadcast. And my name is Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, as well as 6 other channels there with network of channels. We're on Rumble. We have currently 8 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, 1 person on YouTube, 2 people on Twitch, and there's nobody on Facebook, X Live. It says 6 people. Yep, there's 6 people there. And let's check the Kick. Let's check the Kick there as far as that goes. And what do we have on Kick? Let's refresh that. We have 1 person over on Kick. Hello, the 1 person on Kick. Glad to have you here. And let me check the Facebook for comments. The comments don't come in on Facebook, X Live, and Twitch, or X Live and Kick. And thank you, Tony, for the like that. Okay. And just to check. Okay, that was on the Facebook. We got audio on the Facebook. That's good. But we are back here. We're starting another week, working towards the weekend. And let's see, Tim Fanforty, yo, hey, our resident contractor out there in Michigan. Glad to have you there, Tim. Thank you for being here. And Deplorable saying welcome back. Yeah, I got my second cup of coffee. I took 2 more vitamin C's. I normally take 4 grams of vitamin C every morning, and I had that with my water. I took an extra 2, so I'm working on 6 grams of vitamin C this morning. Vitamin C for me is a godsend. I'm starting to feel something coming on, but if I catch it with the vitamin C, it'll stay right the way it is right now. I'm going to be going out for a walk. I feel strong enough to go out for a walk, so I'm going to go out for a walk, get some fresh air. And Deplorable say, and good morning to Lady Liberty from or LL Liberty 101 from Deplorable on the Rumble. And Deplorable saying good morning also to Tony D on the Rumble side. So we have a very active chat here as far as that goes. And again, I want to recognize and acknowledge the fact that we do have people that do listen to the broadcast over on Spotify. At Fireman Rich over on Spotify, folks. We repurposed the audio of this broadcast over there, and I really enjoy being over on Spotify for creators, which is part of Spotify. And it's a good place to be. And we won't be doing the audio podcast tomorrow. We'll be doing the Mixcloud broadcast where I play a Want to Be radio DJ, present 8 songs. But we will... Thursday, we will be doing the Fireman Rich audio podcast. And the link will be up on X at Fireman Rich over there on X as far as that goes. Okay, so we got our morning coffee for a second half of the broadcast. And how come that's not... Okay, that's on. Let's see. Let's see if we can bring that up to speed there. Okay, there he is. I've got the laptop on Rumble. And I think, I guess I got the back screen on Rumble too. So, and let's see here. Let's see what's in the news. We got our first hour under our belt. Let's see how long. We normally go for another 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but if I get long-winded, which I don't think I'm going to be that long-winded because I got to feel I'm ahead of myself right here. I had a schedule on the broadcast this morning. Let's see. On the break there, I was just telling the missus I might have to cancel. I could still play it. We're playing online, but if it's nice weather out, we're still playing. I got my chess game is tonight, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make it. I don't think I'm going to be in any. Well, I'll see how I feel, how the day goes. It's one of those things. It's not a good thing when you wake up, you're sort of like this and stuff like that. So I had a great weekend. Of course, like the missus, she didn't feel good yesterday and stuff like that, and so it could be a carryover or something like that. So I just got to keep the vitamin C. Drink the water. I always have a flask of water. I drink about 6 of these a day to stay hydrated and stuff like that. So let's see what's on Fox 40 first. Again, I have no affiliation with all these news agencies that we're going to be looking at their webpage. Don't work for them. I am a consumer of their um, web pages. Let's see, what do we got here? Wow, there's nothing on Fox. Huh. Let me check the overall news bit here. Oh, let's see what we have in community. Anything in community? No, nothing. There's nothing on Fox this morning. Well, could tell you the American gas prices checker reports Sunday, October 19th. The average price of a gallon of gas in Binghamton, New York is $3.13 still. I think it's $3.09 down the road here. That's down from $3.29 this time last year. Okay, from last year. Okay, so that's gas prices, just to give you an update on that. And there's nothing there. Let's go ahead and check WEBO. What do we got on WEBO? And nothing really going on. Let's see, nationally, what do we have nationally? Anything? Nothing going on nationally. Hey, Lore! Oh my God, look at this guy. Lore is in the house, coming in from Norway. Hello! Good to see you. Where you been? I know you've been keeping yourself over there on, because I pop in indiscreetly over there on Liam's broadcast over there. He's for those folks, Liam is what I can't think of his. He's broadcasting right now. Let me check here. Let's see. Yeah, Jim Figerty. He's on. He's on right now. He's got. I couldn't think of Liam's Twitch handle. But good to have you here, Lore. I hope all is well in Norway. As far as it's been a while. I also had a Twitch break. Okay, I did see that you broadcast a few weeks back too. So, but yeah, it's always good to take a break. So good to have you here. I hope all is well with you over in Norway. Things here in the southern tier of upstate New York couldn't be better. They're very good. No complaints, and living each day the way life intended to. Very good as far as that goes. All right, let's see. WEBO. I don't think there's nothing on WEBO. Let's check WAAL. Oh, here's something. Everybody watch Jeopardy, right? Everybody, Jeopardy is a program. This is off of WAAL, or no, WNBF. And let's go ahead and bring this up. Let's get rid of the... right here, we have a Binghamton trivia buff finally lands spot on Jeopardy. Let me get rid of this commercial here. Right there, Binghamton trivia buff. After 10 years of trying, he got on there. So what's this all about? Let's check it out. This is from WNBF. Again, no affiliation. Most of us yell answers at the TV, and I do, and the missus does, during game shows, and pretend we're crushed it if we were ever on. But for one southern tier local, the dream actually came true. After years of persistence, Binghamton's own Nicholas Petrilli finally stepped onto one of the most recognizable quiz shows stages in the world. It's Nicholas grew up watching knowledge-based competition with his grandmother, the kind of childhood tradition that's quite planted and that quietly planted a big dream. The early love for trivia later turned into serious dedication. In high school, he joined the quiz bowl teams, sharpened his recall and quickly thinking skills, and like clockwork, he's applied to be able to be on the his favorite show, Jeopardy. Almost every single year he's done this, and a decade of persistence finally paid off. Back in 2004, thank you, Deplorable. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. Laura says everything's good. Rain a lot, no surprise. Yeah, that's Norway. It's a Norway thing, as far as that goes. Um, and Deplorable Liberty saying good morning to Deplorable. And Jeopardy, Deplorable said Jeopardy makes me feel dumb. Yeah, it does make you feel dumb, doesn't it? And Liberty says, I hope you feel. Well, see how the day. Right now it's like this. Liberty. It's like I can feel my stomach gurgling and stuff like that. Let's see. Race down here. So today, raining down here today. Down here. So today is a good day to stay inside and take lots of naps. There you go. Naps are good. And Ken was so smart. I thought he was an alien. Okay. Oh, that's not this guy though. This guy's Nicholas. He's going to be on Jeopardy. And back in 2014, Nicholas came close to earning an audition, but the call never came. Most people would have thrown in the towel, but not Nicholas. After 10 years, this year, after 10 years of trying, the stars finally aligned. He got the official nod and made his debut as a contestant. His words totally surreal. Nicholas believes his day job plays a role in catching the producer's attention. He works as a surveillance at the local Tioga Down casinos. Oh, that's right down the road, which means he literally pays attention. Quick thinking, sharp observations, and staying calm under pressure sounds like perfect game show material. Typically, hopeful contestants wait months, sometimes almost years, after auditioning before hearing anything. Nicholas told WIVT, and he is stunned when the invitation arrived. Local viewers can catch Nicholas' big moment on Monday, October 20th. So it's going to be on tonight's show, October 20th. We got to make sure we watch Jeopardy. There's a local guy that from Binghamton. He works up at Tioga Downs. Really? Is going to be on it. After 10 years of trying, he's finally going to get on there. So he's going to be on tonight. We'll be watching that. Need to know that the episode won't air on regular TV due to Monday night. Oh, it's not going to be on tonight. Okay. His episode will air earlier than usually at 5:30 on Channel 34. Okay, so we're going to be looking at that at dinner. That's our dinner time here. So good luck, Nicholas, and hope you make a good. A little thing going there and there as far as that goes. Laura says Bergen is mostly a rainy place in Europe, and I live a 2.5 hour drive from Bergen. So there we go. Yep, it rains in Norway. We know that. And Liberty says naps. Yeah, naps are good, Liberty. Yeah. I might be. What's that? Naps? Yeah, what'd you say? I said, oh, God, yeah. Yeah, the missus totally agrees. She was taking some naps yesterday afternoon, too. I live for naps. Yeah, she lives for naps. Okay, so there we have a local person going to be on Jeopardy and stuff. That's at 5:30 Eastern tonight. It's on Channel 34, so I got to watch that. What else do we have on WBNG or WNBF? Let's see. That was a good article there. Oh, there's a text. I wonder if this has anything to do with the Amazon servers being down. What's this one? This is another article. Let me go ahead and read this because this is a scam alert. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, that person, Captain Resev said that person tried out for Jeopardy once and was accepted but turned it down because the person felt that they weren't smart enough for the. That's bullshit. I'm calling out bullshit on that one, Captain Rehab. And you know why. You know why. No. That individual is not that smart. What me and Captain Rhea, we're talking about an individual that was a sort of a unique dumbass. Leave it at that. Captain Rehab, he's laughing.
A unique kind of dumbass.
Am I what?
I'm just saying you are a unique kind of dumbass.
Yeah.
Not you, but you know.
I'm going to use her statement. That individual is a unique. How did you say it?
A unique kind of dumbass.
Oh, that individual is a unique kind of dumbass. That's. I'm going to leave it at that. That's funny. Now let's go ahead and do it. There's a scam alert dealing with Amazon. So let me. This will be my public service announcement here on the broadcast. But the Amazon servers have been having problems as far as that goes. So there is a scam alert from WNBF News Radio. They posted this. New Yorkers are getting fake Amazon safety recall texts. So be careful. If it's happening in New York, it's got to be happening in other places. So what's this all about? If you live in New York and shop on Amazon, even semi-regular, there's a good chance you have already seen one of these alert text messages. It usually starts with something like, your recent Amazon purchase has been flagged for a safety issue. Stop using it immediately and click here for a refund. Oh, that's shady. You don't click through the email for refunds. You go through their webpage. Sounds serious, right? That's exactly what the scam wants. They are hoping fear will make you react before you think. So take a pause on those emails because they can cause some problems if you they're fishing for information. If you click on that link, it's going to give them access to stuff that you don't want them to have access to. So don't do that. Okay, so let's see. Continuing with the article, scammers use fake refund links to steal your information. These messages pretend to be official warnings about recalls or unsafe products. Some even claim you are eligible for instant refund and do not need to return the item. All you have to do is click the link. Don't click the link, folks. They should have that. Don't click the link. It's a scam. Here's the truth. The link does not go to Amazon. It goes to a fake site designed to steal your Amazon login, your personal information. And if you got a credit card residing there, they got that information then. Your personal information, even payment details. Sometimes the link can install malware onto your device without you realizing. Why the scam is spreading quickly in New York? It's easy to click something without double checking. Me and the missus get these periodically, and we take a break. Wait a minute, what's this saying? It's easy to click something without double checking when it looks urgent. Scammers know that, and they are blasting these messages across the state, hoping someone is too distracted to think twice. They want you to panic. Don't panic. You shouldn't be panicking over email, folks. How to tell real Amazon recall from the fake one. There are a few giveaways. The message is not real. Real Amazon recalls will appear in your official Amazon message center on the Amazon webpage, right there. So disregard any emails you may get from Amazon. It appears on your Amazon webpage that you sign in, your account. Or under the recalls and product alert, safety alert section when you log into your Amazon account. A text that tells you to click on a random link is not the real process. They don't have that process. So disregard it right there, plain and simple. If the message uses words like you don't need to return the item, just click here for your refund, that's another clear sign. It's fake. It's a scam. Amazon almost never issues refunds without confirming ownership of the item. And if the link looks strange or does not include Amazon.com, and they'll try and filter it in there to make it look real. So don't just go through your Amazon account on the web page for Amazon. But they'll and if the link looks strange or does not include Amazon.com in the main part of the address, stop right there. What do you do if you receive one of these texts? Do not click the link. Do not reply. Instead, open the Amazon app and go directly to Amazon and check your orders. If there is a real recall, you'll see the list. You can see the recalls on your Amazon account, on the Amazon webpage. You can also report the message, forward it to Amazon to report a scam at Amazon.com, or send it to some other places. So stay calm and trust instincts. Scammers are trying a new approach by pretending to care about your safety. They could give a rat's ass about our safety. So don't give them anything. Do not give them satisfaction. Take a breath. Verify through Amazon, your Amazon account. Everything's done to their Amazon account on the Amazon webpage directly, and trust your instincts. Okay, so there it is. That's our public service announcement there for the scam, and that can cost people money as far as that goes. And so Amazon servers, they took a hit this morning. I don't know what the stat. I heard it on the news when I was. Are they? What's that?
Yeah, they're back up, I guess.
Oh, they're back up. Okay, the missus, she got an update on the news there. They're back up, but they got a hit overnight. So it's probably from those scammers. Because when did this article come out? This came out this morning. Yeah, this came out this morning, October 20th. So I wonder if they're related, the two incidents there. Okay, so that's two from WAAO. That's good. Okay, let's check WBNG. Let's see. Deplorable says, at least the car warranty scammers have the decency to call instead of text. I don't even pick up those. My answering machine answers those. The answer machine answers everything and stuff like that. Everyone in our family and friends know that when they click, hey, it's me, and it's like, okay, we know who that is. Everybody else gets they get checked by the answering machine. And those emails, I mean, I've seen enough of them to where they're automatically a delete. Especially, you're going to come through an email on Amazon, and I think eBay is like that too. But I've been getting the emails from eBay, so I don't know what they're doing over there. I don't buy that much from them. I like looking and stuff like that, especially of late. I've been looking at a lot of Commodore 64 stuff, which there might be a package in the mail here in the next month or so. Captain Rehab says the car warranty people called me once and I played along. Okay, I liked it. You should have recorded that conversation, Captain Rehab, for a bit, because I didn't own a car, and after I got through to the third person, oh, you like that one? She laughed at that one. You didn't own the car. I got through to the third person. I trolled them. It's Captain Rehab. That's a Captain Rehab payback. You're gonna fuck with. Ooh, you're gonna mess with me. Well, I'm gonna mess with you back at you. I like that, Captain Rehab. That's good. I don't have the patience. I just let it. We'll hear it. The answer machine will go off, and the miss will be sitting at her desk out in the living room. I'm at my desk here in the dining room. And I got the phone right here and behind the laptop, and I'll look at it and I'm like, garbage number, and that means automatically don't answer it, as far as that goes. And Deplorable says most of my emails just tell me about 1,000 of the hot singles here. Don't let your missus see those emails. Oh my god, that is funny. That's funny. Is she going out to feed? Is she out there? We got a stray cat that we're going to be capturing here in the next few days, I think. Okay. All right, Captain Rehab. He's laughing at that one. Oh, let's see. Lots of laugh. I asked if the warranty covered something that I wouldn't repeat. Oh, okay. Can imagine. Is she out there? Okay, just gave water.
I'm cleaning out the bowls and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I cleaned them out Saturday. And Captain Rehab says, "Oh my God." Captain Rehab. Oh, we get some mileage on this one. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Okay, we're gonna go to WBNG. That's let's see, WBNG. Let me give you the. This is our current weather that I'm looking out the. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a walk here. I might skip doing a walk. I might just go back to bed. I'm not that bad. No, I might. Well, I don't like. That looks pretty bad here. That's the weather here in the southern tier of upstate New York. They got it really bad out here. The western part, the western or the eastern part of that map, that's going into the Catskills here. This to the east. So we're right in the middle there. That's where I'm at in the middle, Tioga County. So that's our current weather right now. Let's see on WBNG. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's something. Bainbridge's Bob's Diner. Let's check out this article on Bob's Diner. Oh, let me see. I got my ad blocker off, so these ads are coming in. So let me get through this ad first here on this first. Okay, we're gonna go to Bob's Diner on WBNG channel 12. That's a CBS local CBS affiliate. It seems Bob's Diner turns 90 years old. It's been around for 90 years. What's going on there? There's the diner right there. Bob's Diner. Wow. There it is. Bob's Diner. That must be a good place. It's got the flag out front that they're open. Let's see what this is about.
Corner of North Main.
Oh, I got to turn the volume up here. Hang on. Got to unmute it. Let's bring this back.
Welcome back. Near the corner of North Main and Evans Street in the village of Bainbridge rests an establishment that has been serving up smiles in the community for 9 decades. 12 News' Daniel Curran visited Bob's Diner to learn more about its impact on its customers and the milestone anniversary.
In 1935, Bob Armstrong and his family opened a diner on Main Street in Bainbridge. In 2025, Bob's Diner celebrates its 90th anniversary. With its traditional diner feel and welcoming atmosphere, customers say Bob built a staple in the community.
It hasn't really evolved. It's a traditional place that has stood the test of time, and maybe that's why it's so endearing.
But it's not just the food and hospitality that have kept people coming through the doors. Current owner John Payne bought the business in 1994, and he says the diner is the premier eating and meeting spot in town.
We have a dining room that we also use during the week for meetings. Like, for example, the Chamber of Commerce meets here, the Rotary meets here. All these organizations need a place to meet, and they contribute to our community, but they also contribute to the economy of the diner.
Patrons like Gary Smith have been enjoying their meals at Bob's for decades. Smith has been going every week for 30 years, continuing a tradition that spans generations.
My father-in-law spent 50 years being a veterinarian in Bainbridge. He had his own stool up by the counter and stopped in multiple times for coffee. And so we come here too, just in his memory.
As the restaurant embarks on this milestone this year, Payne says it's the food, community involvement, and hard work that got the business to 90 years. In Bainbridge, Daniel Kerr.
So there it is, Bob's Diner celebrating 90 years in business. God bless them. That looks like a good diner to go to. And if they've been around for 90 years, they've got some great food as far as that goes. I like a good diner. I'm going to go to Bainbridge is just outside Binghamton, I think, on the east side as far as it goes. And um, Deplorable says the wife told me good luck. Yeah, with your list of oh, that's good. And Deplorable says the woman looks like actually an educated person that's in Congress. Lots of laughs. I'm not gonna. I don't mention that person's name. I talked about that individual on Hello America a lot. I don't want to. I don't want to. We're at the end of the broadcast, so I'm not going to get on my soapbox and stuff. No, those three letters are a trigger for me and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess, yeah, somewhat. I don't know. I think the newscaster is probably a lot smarter than that other individual, Deplorable. But Bob's Diner, that's I love these old diners and stuff. They are so freaking cool. There's the people in there. You go in there and this is a meeting place for the community. Um, and a meeting place there as far as that goes. And that's to have a place like that and you get some good food and all that. That's freaking good. And Liberty says I can see the hustle and bustle in the back in the day. Guys wearing their fat as women wearing gloves. Yeah, exactly. Back in the 30s and stuff like that. And Deplorable says, love people dressing up back in the day. Yeah, that's something. That's something. So congratulations, Bob's Diner, 90 years in business. That's fantastic as far as that goes. And I guess I just like the idea that this is a meeting place for the community of the Bainbridge folks. For 90 years, they have their back room, the meeting room and stuff like that. And then once you're done with the meeting, go out, have a good meal, hot cup of coffee, as far as that goes. So if we ever go through Bainbridge, we got to stop at Bob's Diner. I love a good diner. There's a diner up in Buffalo, and I'm going to mention it here. If you're ever in Buffalo, downtown Buffalo, it was right. It was about a 10-minute drive from the Richardson where we stayed at. It's Sophia's. Sophia's is for breakfast. Oh my God. It's. I mean, I felt like I was in New York City too. It just had that atmosphere and the food. The waitress we had, she was phenomenal. And places like Bob's Diner, they probably have some waitresses there that are just freaking. They're underpaid, but they like doing their job and they continue to do it. It's just an interaction with people. I just love that. I love that. Wouldn't you say Sophia's was a good restaurant?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, we love Sophia's.
I say they get a good tip.
Yeah. We leave a decent tip at a good place. Not to let them to pay them the person that are serving us the respect that they're duly due. And what's even great about giving a big tip, they don't have to claim it anymore. No taxes on tips. Oh, you filling up the kitty?
I'm fixing dinner.
Fixing dinner for the cats. Oh, you're fixing dinner. We're gonna have chicken. We're gonna have kitty kibble. Oh. Okay, let's see what else is on WBNG. That was a good article. I like Bob's Diner, and the guy who owned it, he bought it and he kept the name. I mean, you can't Bob's Diner. It reminds me. What's that TV show that's on that I watched? The cartoon there is that Bob's Diner.
Oh.
What's the name? What's the name of that show?
I can't remember the name of that.
Oh, what's the name of that show?
His name is Bob, but I can't remember the name of the diner.
Let's see, Fox
Not Bob's, is it?
Huh?
Is it called Bob's?
Bob's Diner?
Well, it's Bob's Diner, but I don't know the name of the show. I can't remember.
Let me see. I'm checking it out. It's right after The Simpsons on Sunday sometimes. Oh, Bob's Diner. Okay, Captain Rehab. You're correct. Bob's Burgers. Yeah, Bob's. No, I'm looking at it right now. It's called Bob's Burgers.
Oh, Bob's Burger.
Bob's Burgers, yeah. So, yeah, I thought it was Bob's Diner. That's what I thought it was, but it's called Bob's Burgers. And I would love to go into. So Bob's Diner is that what it's called here? Let me just double check. Yeah, Bob's Diner is reminds me of Bob's Burger, the cartoon animated series on Fox. And and I didn't know Rich ate kibble. No, just kidding. I know you're just kidding. I know you're just kidding. Oh, let me see. Let me get back. Lots of laughs. I know you're just kidding. Just kidding. I know. Okay. And it's called Bob's. No, it's called Bob's Burger. Bob's Burgers, as far as that goes. I remember on Periscope when people would always type in the chat, "Open Bob's." Okay. I could see another. Yeah, I could see what that. Yeah, Open Bob's. Yeah, Periscope. A reminder of Periscope. There's some people that want to go back. You can't go back to Periscope. Periscope is gone, folks. X Live, you can make X Live, but that's not really. I guess it's taken off. I don't know. There's people that use that. They use what's it? The audio of X there, whatever that's called. I forgot. Okay, let's see what else we got on WBNG. Bob's Diner. That's a good article right there. Let's see. I think Bob's Diner is gonna. That's it for it on. No, that's it for that, folks. Okay, let's go to the Whale. The Whale. They have the same article about the Binghamton man's 10-year dream finally coming true to go on Jeopardy. And let's see what else we have. Anything that pops out? Oh, what's this? What's this about? Let me let's see what this one's about, folks. This is on the Whale. This is 20 hours ago. Let me see what this one's about. We're getting a refund? You might be interested in this, Captain Rehab, and everybody else. Let me bring this up. This is off of the Whale. Let me get it set up. I know I'm reading these, but this is a pretty interesting let me go ahead and bring this up. No, that's not what we want. No, on the Whale. There we go. We want that right there. Okay. Did you guys hear about this? President Trump, this is 20 hours ago. President Trump to issue all Americans, that's U.S. citizens, a $2,000 check.
Oh my God, can't afford that.
We paying more taxes. President Donald Trump has announced he is considering now, so it's not a done deal, considering issuing all Americans a $2,000 check from the trillions of dollars made from tariffs. And that's only the tariffs have only been going on for a couple months. President Trump recently confirmed in an interview with One American News Network that it's possible every American could receive a piece of revenue the country has made since implementing tariffs on nearly all goods that are imported in the United States. The steep tariffs that began early this year have resulted in the U.S. collecting roughly $215 billion, that's a big B, in revenues, including a whopping estimated $30 billion in September of 2025. The president said that a lot of tariff revenues will be used to pay off national debt, which stands at $36 trillion, but the payout to all Americans could be possible at some point. Trump said distribution to the people may also be a good use of the money. We're thinking about 1,000 to 2,000. he did point out that the national debt has to be the first priority. And I would agree with that. That's why I voted for him. The national debt needs to be taken care of. And considered first priority, but did say distribution to Americans would be great. So he's considering it. For him to say this publicly, I mean, he might go ahead and say, yeah, let's give a little bit to the back to the American citizens. Number one, we'll pay down the debt because people have allowed the debt to go crazy in the past. Yeah. Are checks a possibility? If the president plans to move forward with the plan to give checks to Americans stemming from the tariff revenues, Congress would have to, oh, there we go. We're not going to get it. Congress would have to approve it before it could happen. So the Democrats will use it as leverage, saying we can't do that. Many Americans believe that the tariffs are helping the U.S. by boosting Americans' manufacturing and creating jobs. Others believe tariffs are hurting Americans due to the fact that the items cost much more today than they did. If you buy in stuff that have tariff. Now, I bought an item that the item I said I'm going to be getting in a month or two. I had to pay a tariff. I paid $15. No problem. It's just an extra tax. If you really want the item, you'll pay the tax. So I think that is pretty interesting. Let's see what the chat says. Laura says, considering. Well, when the president considers, Laura, he's halfway there saying, yeah, let's give this, okay? Because back when he was running for president, he said, well, we're considering no tax on tips and no tax on overtime. It's in law now. So he's thinking about the people, unlike the other side, not thinking about the people. Let's see. I would be surprised if he does that. I won't be surprised. We have a president, Laura. You got to understand it. The information that you get about our president, a lot of it's fake information from Europe, over there in Europe. Okay, I could tell you this president is solid. Okay, as much as they talk about him, he is a very good man. Okay, he's a great president. I think he's a good president. He's been good for this country. There's a lot of people that have some disagreements with him, and they're taking it a little overboard with the protesting, which he agrees peacefully go protest. But when you start wrecking things, law has to take effect. Just like when we had the illegal aliens and immigrants coming in. They're coming in and they're concentrating on those illegal aliens as far as, okay, we got to make them citizens. What about the people that have been standing in line for 10 years? And I'll just stop it at that, because the people voted for this president because he's a man of action, unlike the past president. So he's considering it. I like to hear that he's considering it, because he's at least acknowledging the people that he's supposed to be working for, not the boneheads in Congress. Captain Rehab says the Democrats will pass it if illegals are given. Yeah. I think I would agree with that. Given $4,000 checks, and Americans get, and that's what would happen. That's the mentality we have in this country when between the two sides. The one side want to take care of non-U.S. citizens, where the U.S. citizen comes first. And I think in your country, Laura, if I came over there, you would take presidents over me because I'm not a citizen of Norway. It's like that in every country. It's just highlighted because it's the United States. And Captain Rehab was just kidding on that one. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen, but you never know. They might throw it in there to consolidating. And people in America know much better than us from Europe regarding Trump. Yeah, because it's our country. Just like I don't know squat about Norway, and I wouldn't go on talking about Norway. I would actually ask you, how do you feel about this in Norway? Because it's your country. I feel our country is a lot better off right now since President Trump has gotten in office. We have somebody that's working he's working for the people that even disagree with him and stuff like that. So Anyway, and then I love the flag there, Deplorable. Thank you. God bless America. God bless America. And look, you got the Trump emojis going. That's funny. That's funny. So that's interesting, from a standpoint that he's considering. Do I think so? Maybe a little lower than 50-50. Just the fact that he's thinking about us, okay? And Laura says, yes, I have seen so much wrong saying about Norway on YouTube channels. It's like all over the place. Statements that are not true. Yeah, and here's another thing, Laura. There in the UK, there's a lot of crap going on in the UK that we don't know about here in the States. The UK is a freaking mess. That's why I have conversations with my good friend Wingnut, and he tells me and I said, really? That's happening? I'm not even seeing that on our news. He says, you're not? I said, no. And then there's some things here in this country he doesn't hear about because their news is filtered, their mainstream media and stuff like that. So, and that's where this type of conversation, you know what? I don't think you're hearing the real story and stuff like that. I would say President Trump is probably more populated than Warren Biden. And there's even reports that there's some Democrats that are glad that he's in office because he's doing some stuff as far as that goes. And one of those Democrats is Senator John Fetterman. He's starting to be my new hero, even though I disagree with him and stuff. He's a guy of common sense and straight thinking, not this wacko crap that the liberal left of this country is, and that portion of people that are the liberal, it's a small portion. They just have a big voice. They seem to have a big voice. And Laura says, best thing is actually speaking to somebody that is from that country. Exactly. I agree with that 100%, Laura. Speak with somebody that is from that country you want to know about. Exactly. I mean, I've learned more about Norway from you being on this broadcast and the chat and stuff like that. And Norway is a great country, I think. I think it's pretty chill. And I think both me and the missus, would you like to go to Norway if we had a chance?
I don't know, how much sun do they have?
No, they don't have sun. They have a lot of... Did you hear that? She says, how much sun, Laura? I said, I know what you're thinking. No, she doesn't realize there's a lot of rain in Norway. Nope. And Deplorable with the flag again. Thank you. Chuck Norris in 2028. Oh, how old is Chuck Norris? I'm going to check that out. I don't know. I think he might be the same Chuck Norris.
Clint Eastwood.
Oh no, Clint Eastwood. He's old.
I know.
Let's see. Chuck Norris, 85 years old. Chuck Norris is. God bless him. He's old. That's older than Trump. Then I'd vote for Chuck Norris.
Is that about how old Pelosi is?
I don't know. I want to give her the time. Old, but he's in good shape. Yeah, he is in good shape as far as that goes. And he is the modern day Jack LaLanne. Yeah, Jack, I remember Jack LaLanne. Oh man, there's one from the past. Wow. Yep. He's physically fit and stuff like that. He gives me something to shoot for as far as for that age. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Jack Lane, I remember him wearing the tights. Yeah, he wore those tights. Oh my God. And Laura says, we have sun in the summer. The north of Norway has 24-hour daylight. In May and June. That would be something to see. If that counts for anything. No, she's shaking her head. No.
No. Not if we got 10 months of dark. No.
No, she doesn't like the darkness and stuff like that. She's I'd go. I'd like to see Norway.
I wouldn't mind visiting.
Yeah. Okay, she wouldn't mind visiting. And Deplorable says him and Richard Simmons. Yeah, Richard Simmons. God bless him. He's a good. Richard Simmons. And I never watched the show regularly, but when I watched it, he was just a riot. He's always funny, very positive and stuff like that. God bless them both. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and see what else we have on. I think that's it. So that's from WNBF. Or no, that was from the Whale, WAAL. That's a sister channel of WNBF. Let's see, Channel 34 News. Let's see what we have. Okay, here's another story. Is this guy okay? This gives us an idea who this guy that's going to be on Jeopardy is. Let's stand by. We'll get by the commercials. I have my blog, when I'm live streaming now, I turn off my ad blocker because right now, currently we have 6 people on Rumble, 1 person on Locals, nobody on YouTube, 2 people on Twitch, nobody on Facebook, and X. I can't see it. We got 6 people. I can't see that. Oh, there it is. 6. There's a 6. And over on Kick, we have. Let's check and see. Do we have any? We still only have 1. We have 1 viewer on Kick. Thank you very much for the viewer on Kick. Greatly appreciated. And let's see, check the Facebook. No comments on the Facebook. Okay, so let's see what we have here on Channel 34, the Jeopardy guy. Let's see about this Jeopardy guy. It gives you a picture of the guy. So we'll bring this up. There we go. Let's bring this up and see what he has to say for himself.
A conflict with the NFL is changing the time when Greater Binghamton can watch one of their own compete on a popular game show. Nick Petrilli of Binghamton will be a contestant on Jeopardy this Monday. It's a dream come true for the lifelong trivia lover who has been trying out for the quiz show for more than a decade. As the local broadcaster of Jeopardy, WIVT News 34 was thrilled to hear that Petrilli had made it onto the show, only to be dismayed when we found out that his appearance is scheduled to air next Monday on a night when ABC is preempting Jeopardy for a Monday Night Football game. So we will be airing the Jeopardy episode featuring Petrilli Monday at 5:30 p.m. instead of 7:30 p.m. Petrilli says he's relieved as he was planning a watch party and was worried that we'd move the episode to the middle of the night.
The Learning Center at St. Anthony of Padua offers a variety of programs.
Okay, there we have it on Jeopardy. As far as that goes, it gives us a picture of the gentleman that will be on. They're preempting at 5:30, so we'll have to have that on TV as far as when we're watching it. So we'll give him a watch, and sup. And I know they'll probably end up being follow up stories of this gentleman. So we'll keep tabs of that, see how he does. What's this one? Double play and errors send Mariners to first game 7. Still okay. So that's what happened in game 6. There was a double plays and errors sent Mariners. So, okay, let's see what else we got here. Let's see. I want to be on the Wheel of Fortune, Deplorable says, but I think Pat Sajak is an alien. Well, it's not Pat. It's not Pat Sajak anymore. Who is it? It's Ryan Seacrest. Ryan Seacrest hosts that show right now. But I know what you're saying about who is it?
Pat Sajak?
Yeah, Pat Sajak. He never aged. He never aged. Yeah.
Well, neither is Vanna. Wow.
Oh, Vanna White. Look at Vanna White. God, this
Unless
is.
you do a close up.
I wonder how old. Let's see how old Vanna White. Let's see Vanna White. How old is Vanna White? Vanna White.
70?
68.
Close.
Okay, so she's
She's not my age. She's your age.
well, she's a year older than me. So, but yeah, she turning the letters there. Let's see what else do we have here on Channel 34. And that's it for that. Let's go ahead and let's see. WENY, they've got a new webpage here. I don't know if I care. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Let's see. News. Let's see what we have for news. I am not seeing anything, folks, on
Wrap it up anyway.
news. Let's see in the state. Let's see what they got in the state news. Anything? No, nothing. So, yeah, their webpage is a little. It's WENY.com. That's what I'm looking at right now, folks. So that's the local news as far as it goes. And we'll check Channel 18. Let's see. Anything on Channel 18? No, not seeing anything on Channel 18 that popped. See, the article's got to pop out at me, and they got to say something about Southern Tier of New York and stuff like that, and human interest stories, I guess, is what I'm looking for as far as that goes. So, same as Dick Clark. Yeah, he never aged. Oh my God, God bless him and Godspeed. I miss Dick Clark. Dick Clark was a great American entity there. Okay, let's see. We don't have nothing there. Halloween Fest returns to Owego. This is on the Penny Saver. Let's see if this comes up. Let's see. We got this. Let's go to that, and we go to that and share. Yeah, this is the Owego Penny Saver, and we have an article there. Let me move it just slightly here. Okay, let me move this up. This is the Owego Penny Saver, but the article that gives you an idea of the streets here in Owego. Halloween Fest returns. So let's see, does that show up? Yeah, let's bring that down just a tad. Let's see, how's that look? Okay. Yeah, that picture is of let's see. Let's see if I'm trying to line this up here, so I'm sort of anal about that. There we go. Halloween Fest returns to Owego as far as this article. So let's see what this says. The 5th annual Halloween Festival will take place on October 24th from 5 to 8 p.m. I'm getting ready to, yeah. 5 to 8 p.m. downtown Owego with the activities centered on Lake Street. The event hosted by the historical Owego Marketplace is free for community. I guess they'll have vendors and stuff like that. It's a real fun night for the kids. So these activities are taking place, and they have and this is one of those events that is taking place. And this is an article on the Penny Saver as far as that goes. I just brought this up because this gives you an idea what Bingham or what Owego, New York, here in Tioga County looks like. And that's Lake Street, and they got the main, and those are the street that it'll be sort of like a block party type of thing. So this is the 5th one they've had, so that's pretty decent. Okay, let's see. WKGB, anything over there? No, nothing there. Nothing on KISS, just the same articles as Whale and WNBF. The Buffalo Channel's 106, not seeing anything there. They talk about the massive Amazon outage across New York State, but that looks like it's coming back on from what the missus saw in the news here earlier, and that's the same thing they're talking about on the Power 93. So I guess that's about it, folks. We're at the 2-hour mark. Wow, I didn't think we were going to get there, and I'm feeling a lot better because I'm talking a lot. All right, but we are here. We're going to go ahead and exit stage left and get our day started here. And I do want to say thank you for those that were in the chat. Starting out with our Jersey girl, Tina. Thank you, Tina, very much for being here. Thank you, Captain Rehab, as always, coming in from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Thank you for your commentary in the chat. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. And let's see. Thank you. Going down the list here, I'm looking at who came in after that. Tony D, my brother veteran, my good friend and fellow broadcaster. Thank you very much for being here. Have a great day down there in Warner Robins, my friend. Keep safe. And let's see. We had Deplorable. Thank you, Deplorable, coming in from Northwest Pennsylvania area, right across the New York, Pennsylvania line from Olean. Greatly appreciate you being here, my friend. And then we had, let's see, going down the list, I think Liberty was next. Liberty, thank you, Liberty, for being here as well. Coming in from the Buffalo, Niagara area up there. Greatly appreciate you being here. Thank you. You have a great day today. And Laura coming in from Norway. Good to see you, my friend. As always, wish you the best over there in Norway. Thank you for being here. I know you'll be going over to Liam's broadcast. He's still broadcasting. God bless him, too. He's a great guy. Liam, Jim Figerty on Twitch. Check him out, folks. He's a great guy. We got to visit him one of these times. We saved that to a Friday. And I think that is it. We had Tim Fan 40. He popped in. Thank you, Tim Fan 40, for being here, coming in from Michigan, our resident contractor. And Liberty is saying, have a great day, everyone. Feel better, Deplorable, and be safe. And Captain, you were right picking the Falcons. Okay. Did the Falcons win last night? They didn't win last night, did they? You got me checking that again. Liberty, what? Who? San Francisco won that game. Didn't San Francisco win that game? Yeah, San Francisco won. Okay. I'm not sure. I got to check. I got to do on the football thing and stuff like that. No, he's picking tonight. He's changing his pick from Seattle to Texas. He's going to pick Texas there and stuff like that. And Laura says, have a great day. You too, Laura. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated, my friend. Some love from America going across the pond to Norway. And let's see. Last week with the Bills. Come on, Rich. Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. Ripple's laughing. And thanks and cheers. Cheers to you, my friend. Thank you. All right, folks. I am Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on X. I'm also on a host of other fine social media platforms as far as this network of live streaming platforms: Rumble, Locals, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, X at Fireman Rich on X, and Kick at Fireman Rich over on Kick. And I'm also on Spotify via Spotify for Creators at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, where we repurpose this audio over there on Spotify. And we do the audio, the Fireman Rich audio podcast over there Mondays or Tuesdays and Thursdays, except every other Tuesday we do the Tioga radio show where I play a hashtag wannabe radio DJ. So there's my shameless plugins and stuff like that. So I'm going to see about getting a walk. I do feel better. My stomach is settling. I think that I get the vitamin C, but it looks like we got some rain clouds coming in. So I may not be going for a walk this morning anytime soon. So you all have a great one. Again, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. And, take care, folks. Have a great Monday as we're working towards the weekend once again here. And this is just the first day. And you all have a good one. And again, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace.